Hi, I'm Brianna and Mariah, and welcome to the video. Today's video, how to become celibate. So, 10 steps to become celibate. Number 1, don't put yourself in a tempting situation. Fleeing from temptation means we recognize it as an enemy and we go the other way with no hesitation and no compromise. First Corinthians 6:18 says, "Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside the body, but whoever sins sexually sins against their own body." While the temptation is not sin, sexual immorality begins with the temptation to engage in sexual activity outside of God's boundaries. When we don't flee from that temptation, action soon follows. So, I believe in the Bible, Joseph, Jacob's son, was targeted by his master's wife for an adulterous affair, and he had ran off on her, leaving the whole situation. So this is a story for you to realize that sometimes you have to run off and leave the situation, or just don't put yourself in the situation altogether. It's just that easy to just not put yourself in the situation. That simple. Number 2, cut off all flings and people you used to sleep with. Or at least don't meet up in a bedroom. So number 2 kind of goes in hand with number 1. At least don't meet up in a bedroom. I mean, don't put yourself in tempting situations. You know, if you're gonna still hang out with flings and people you used to sleep with, don't meet up in a bedroom. If you meet up in a bedroom, then what happens in a bedroom? It's either you're gonna go to sleep or something else is gonna happen. So, yeah. And, you know, it's either one or the other. So, yeah. So it's easier to just cut off all flings and people you used to sleep with. So 1 Corinthians 15:33, do not be deceived, bad company ruins good morals. Number 3, get closer to God. The more I get closer to God, the less I want to do stuff like that. So get closer to God. The more you get closer to God, the more you're gonna want to not do stuff like that. That's simple. So, James 4:8, draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Number 4, stop watching porn. Yes. Stop watching porn. Matthew 5:28. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. So that means if you look at someone and you're lusting after them, which means you're like, ooh, I like what I see. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. You know, that's what you just watching and you looking and you doing that. That's committing adultery in your heart. And that's a sin. So, and you could just be doing that with just the regular person that you're looking at. So porn is automatically, yes, you're automatically lusting and committing adultery in your heart just by watching porn. So stop watching porn It's not helping the situation. You're seeing these actions happen, and it's gonna make you want to repeat those actions in real life. So, yeah. Number 5, quit using vibrators when you're ready. I know at first, when you're becoming celibate, you might need to supplement what you're not getting. So, I know when I first started being celibate, I did use vibrators in the beginning period, and that's when I had first started being celibate. But I haven't used vibrators in the last 6 months. So, yeah. So supplement what you're not getting if you need to. But to even use a vibrating device, you have to visualize lustful thoughts, right? You're you're using these vibrating devices and you're having these thoughts in your head. You got to start thinking some thoughts to go with the actions. You know how that goes. And you're having these lustful thoughts, and I'm going to repeat the last Bible verse, Matthew 5:28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. So having those lustful thoughts that you're envisioning in your head while you're using the vibration device, that is having you fall into that sin of adultery in your heart. So I know it may not be easy, but over time with prayer, God will help you. So I still have some toys, guilty, but I haven't used it in like the last 6 months. So I'm thinking of discarding them, but I'll keep you all postponed on that. Most likely that'll be updated in my Patreon. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A session. So if this is something you're interested in, comment below. So, number 6, monitor your social media pages. I don't follow Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Chris Brown, or big influencers like that because they post a lot of thirst traps. You have to be very aware of what you're putting into your mind and feeding your eyes, because all that will enter your heart. God gives you the desires of your heart. So you don't want that type of stuff entering your heart. Romans 8:8. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. So all that stuff is fleshly desires. So you want to please God. So don't please your flesh, please God. Number 7, monitor the music you listen to. Back to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. If you're always listening to WAP 24/7, then why do you think you're struggling with lust? Make it make sense. It's all programming. You may think it's just fun listening to thought-ish, but this is the reason you want to sleep around and do thought-ish, because the lyrics are being embedded into your mind when you listen to these songs. Now you're thinking about having someone touch that thing in the back of your throat, like Cardi B says in the song, or put the truck right in your little garage. Seriously, this lyrics start turning into your thoughts. Think about it. Ecclesiastes 7:5. It is better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. Number 8, monitor what you watch on TV. If you watch shows that have a lot of lustful scenes in it, you'll start thinking, wow, that looks like fun, or that's what I need, or worse, everyone else is doing it. Try using apps like PureFlix or Up Faith and Family. I have a subscription to Up Faith and Family. They have some good shows on there. They allow you to stream videos and TV shows and episodes and movies just like Netflix, but they are catered to Christians and people of faith who have good morals, beliefs, and values. 1 John 2:15, do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Number 9, commit to being celibate. Make that decision. Once you make the decision, you'll be able to move accordingly. Yes, so commit to being celibate. It's just making a simple decision, and you'll be able to move forward in life knowing that that's what you want to do, is to be celibate and live a life of abstaining from sex and sexual relationships and not having those type of relationships going on. Psalms 37:5-6, commit everything you do to the Lord. And number 10, pray about it. Yes, pray about it. Go to God, pray about it. If you're struggling with it, if you need help to be celibate, to remain celibate, if you started being celibate and you just, you slipped up and you want to start back being celibate, go to God, pray about it, and just keep praying about it, and keep praying about it, and keep praying about it, and keep praying about it. It's just that simple. So there we have it. 1 Thessalonians 5:17, pray without ceasing. So that's it. That's the 10 steps of how to be celibate. By the way, if you haven't already joined my Patreon, then join my Patreon now. The link is in the description. I have music downloads over there, Christian social media posts that are downloadable, principle workbooks, gratitude course, how to be on fire for God course, and a self-love course. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye.